Welcome to our first video on our new book, The Transition of Organizations. This video offers a brief introduction to our new book. And let me introduce myself. My name is Lukas Michel, and next to me is Herb Nold. Herb Nold is the academic on our side. I'm more the practitioners, but how we actually work is the other way around. So you will find that out fairly soon as we talk about our new book. So what is our new book all about? And I leave that up to Herb, talking about, the situation.
Right. Well, we know what's going on in companies. You run companies, and at some point, you work harder, and you're making less, and you've reached a sort of a top level, and you need to go to the next level. And what you're experiencing are what we call crises that need to be overcome. And so, what our book does, it helps to make you aware of what's happening within your organization. Many of the things are unseen, okay, so that you can then focus and take corrective action that will enable you to move to the next level, to continue to grow.
This is a bit about the model that we are using here. So, Herb, you will introduce our model, and yeah.
The Griner model is a well-known, widely recognized model for growth for organizations through time as you grow and mature. Okay, and there are 5 stages that companies go through, from a startup, the creativity stage, to the large conglomerate type of organization, which is the collaboration stage. And to go from one to the next, you must overcome hurdles. And what we have done is we have identified methodologies or things you can do to prepare ahead of time from one level. So if you're an entrepreneur and you're at the creativity stage and you're growing and you want to move to the direction stage, here are some things you can do today to prepare yourself to make that transition and to continue to grow and be successful.
Yeah, so our contribution, I would argue, is the 4 transition strategies. Mm-hmm. That's what we have added to the entire model, and maybe it's worthwhile to talk about how we actually got to them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we have collected data from over 400 organizations, you can see the number of years, okay, that this is, and using a proprietary survey instrument and fit those into a model. And at some point, Lukas and I sat back and we said, we can begin to see patterns at different stages, okay? And so from that initial realization came the emergence of the 4 transition strategies that we want to share with everyone, okay, and to help you move from one stage to the next stage.
Yeah. So let me give you a very, very brief overview of the results of our number crunching that we did across all of these stages that the organizations have. So what you see is like a summary number of altogether the management index. It varies quite some across the stages. You see some components of the competitive advantage. They all look quite different across the stages, and that's how you actually come up with some answers about what you can do in order to move from one stage to another one. We have lots of data that goes into different models, looking at the same thing from different angles here. More than happy to share that. Just give us a call or an email, and we're more than happy to talk to you about that.
And I will add that when you see any of the numbers, everything is on a 1 to 100 scale.
Yeah.
People can relate to the Celsius scale. So when you see these numbers, they're on a scale from 0 to 100.
Exactly. So, how do you get started with all of it? First of all, just dig into the book. Most of it is self-explanatory. We have two things that can help you with the book. One is, we call it an executive survey. There's a free version on our website. You can conduct that with yourself or with your team. And then what we will create is what we call an organization twin. And that gives you all the data that helps you identify where your organization is, on which stage it resides, and the issues it currently faces. So that's pretty much the start of 4 other videos that we are hosting that go into the detail of the different stages. So stay with us, join us with the other videos.